That's the very special case where we didn't spawn in a village. And as I told you in the changelog, for the case you didn't spawn in a village, please start over. So here we are, and that looks better. It's the third try now. We are in a village. The dawn breaks, and that looks really better. We already have some barley. That's pretty nice. And I need some wood. There are a few things to consider right now when you start incredibly ridiculous counts. The first thing is the village is important. That's the first point. The village is so important because you'll need the villagers in the early game and later on for a bunch of different quests. So protect your village. I can't stretch this often enough. Protect your village. Protecting the village. Oh, that looks pretty nice. These meteor from AE2. Pretty nice stuff. As I told you, protect your village. That means we'll need to get away from here as soon as the sun goes down. This thing is called Oak Jade? Gag Jade. Gag Jade, okay. So we'll do our first waypoint with the name of Gag Jade. Okay, let me take a look and search this for a little bit, because I remember that there were bats in here in my last test, so that's what I meant. Could I have your bat, sir? Thank you. Bye bye. Bats. The first thing, then we have additional. In addition to our barley, I wanted to say we have some potatoes. Okay, this village is more on the little side, I would say. Yeah. Oh, we got the death points from our last unsuccessful try because the world has the same name again, and a world with the same name gets the same waypoints, at least in Xairo's minimap. So I'll correct that in a bit. Hang on. So protecting the village means we need to get away from here as soon as we can, and I think now we can because we saw. Did we saw everything? I think so. Okay, then it's time to correct those waypoints. Remove. So what I wanted to do, we will do better this time, and that and we need to actually do better. That means we need to get ourselves that's so wrong, to get ourselves some tools. And I really struggle with commentary and gameplay at the same time. Please excuse me, guys. I'll fetch us some wood and then we'll see. So that's pretty much okay. I just wanted to have a tool and not do this by hand because with a tool we can use FTB Ultimine, which is denied if we use our hand. So I need to take a little break. I'll be back again. What do I need to mention? I will talk to you guys about the quests, but that can I do in a bit. That doesn't hurry. That needs no hurry from me. Whatever. We got a lot of wood, so this is done. I could talk a little about the inventory, the starter inventory, I mean. The Akashic Tome contains a lot of different manuals from a lot of different mods, so feel free to browse. The subtech manual I wasn't able to include in the Akashic Tome. Then we have a note about mining golems. We could take a look, but I won't read it now because I know it. but I turn the page around so you can read if you press pause. So the one proper readme also I wasn't able to include in the Akashic Tome, and that's pretty much all about our starting inventory. We have a pick. There is a very unlucky case where you start in a village well, and for those occasions you have this pick. So what we do now is our next objective is to find ourselves a safe place within the viewing distance of the village, but definitely outside the spawn area of the village. We need to take care that no evil mobs at all can spawn in that village, and the easiest thing to achieve that is to get ourselves, to bring a little distance between ourselves and that village. 150 meters by now, but that isn't enough. I also want to take a look in this direction because I'm curious about those hills, and I guess we will have a pretty nice overview from up there. Yeah, that looks not bad. Not too bad. Some cool stuff here. But I guess that will be a pretty harsh climb. Sad. So sad now. I want to get up there, and I don't want to spend hours on trying this. So maybe we can just cheat ourselves a little bit. Right up there. Yes, I think we can. So cool. So, I don't promise too much, guys. There's quite a good view from here. So, what I talked about earlier, we will do a mega project, this playthrough. Playthrough, as I wanted to call it. After the last episode, which totally gone wrong, I decided to call this one a playthrough, not a playthrough. So, don't get confused if you read something about a playthrough in my video descriptions. That might happen. Okay, back to topic. I want to do a mega build in this series, so we need the proper location for a mega build. That's what I learned from the people who inspired me, namely Doc M. But if you read the title of the name, if you read the world name, you will pretty much know what I'm talking about, and if not, yeah. Let me surprise you. Stay curious, guys. So, that area behind there, that looks promising, but there's a big drawback that this is too much water. But let me think. It's not so bad. We can deal with water. That's not a very big problem, but I need to at least give myself an impression how big this biome is, because I can't tell from looking. Let me check. This is the x-axis, so this point would be x 12,800. This point would be x 12,736. So it's about 65 to 70 blocks. That's not even half of what I had hoped for. So that's maybe not our place. That thing looks pretty much hilly and mountainous, so that's not our thing either. So let us take a look in the other direction. That is pretty much water too, and there's our village. So I guess the southwest would be our next target. We will explore the southwest. It's decided, and for now, let me search. Let me quickly search for a place to stay, because we have a bed and we are fully set up. We just need to dig a hole in the mountain and we are good. But I see we don't have the proper tools, so let me just jump off that thing and build ourselves a quick and dirty pickaxe. Oh, sorry guys, it takes so long. I panic. Don't panic. But I do, because the last playthrough it was so harsh. Oh, that's a pretty nice sign. That sign could only mean good future for us. That's an omen, guys. That was, never saw an omen so clear. Okay, let me just bring us some shelter here and dig us a hole. Okay, poo. That's pretty much it. I guess I'll do full cover for now, just because we can. And let us do that, because we don't need to spend the whole night here. We just wanted to have some coal and to have some shelter, and that happened, and now we could leave this place. Take our oven with us and our bed. I wanted to cover something with you. Did I do that? I don't remember. Oh, seems that I didn't do that. We can submit a bed. Why I can't submit a bed? I have a bed. Because I didn't do the quest before. This is the first quest, the welcome quest of the pack. You can read this slowly if you want and take your time, but I won't. I just skipped this through. This is a second quest where you need to fetch some wood. I already mentioned those in the showcase video, and so I won't do them in detail now. So what I wanted to tell you guys is watch your bed. If you die and you don't have a respawn point set, then a little cute mod comes in, which is called random respawn. What this mod does is the following. This mod, if you die and you don't have a respawn point set, this mod teleports you just somewhere. It happened to me in the last try to record this first episode, and I was stranded like on X 1 million. I never saw pigs. I never saw chickens do something like that. That was pretty moonwalky. Wow. I was stranded on X 1,100,000 something, and I don't want this to happen to me ever again, and I don't want this to happen to you guys. So listen to me. It's really important that you always have a respawn point set. Don't do this to you. Don't let the game port you in the wilderness. Just an advice from an old man. So we remember that I mentioned I wanted to do some exploration to the southwest. This is the southwest, and it's pretty hilly, but that wouldn't be so much of a problem if I consider our mega build. I could even use this to my favor. I believe so. I'm not so sure about it, because I think to use some turtles for this mega build, because obviously it's the easiest solution to dig out large amounts of dirt and other stuff and terrain. Yeah, let's call it terrain, because I think that's a proper term. And this hill, let me leave this thought for a while, because this hill looks pretty interesting. This hill looks really interesting. I want to dig out large tiles of terrain in with turtles, so I guess those hills shouldn't scare me at all. What's this? I could imagine so many things here. With this mountain, we could do a bridge and another bridge and live in the center of the mountain and dig that whole thing out, that we have a pretty big living area. The only drawback of this, or the only negative thing I imagine about this right now, is that we couldn't build a house, because digging this out would do two things. It would it takes pretty much time, and it would be a sufficient base. We wouldn't even need a house if we live in that. If we would live in that thing that's so big that I have all space to expand that I really need. And we got water, we have some wood behind the house. The biome is pretty much okay. It's not fantastically cool, but it's also not not ugly like hell. So it was, I guess, it could be a nice place. Maybe someday we'll build a house up on the hill or something like that, because I desperately want to build this season, because I never in my Minecraft videos in the past, I never really built, because I always thought I was a bad builder, and now I have a little different opinion. I think as long as I think that I'm that's a whiz, or how that shit is called. I don't want to meet him at all. What I wanted to say, as long as I think that I'm a bad builder, I will always be a bad builder. So I took a few tutorials, and in this moment I'm busy with learning how to build properly 3D stuff and not ugly rectangle stuff. Yes, that's the case, and so I want so much to try this out on you, and to hear what you say about those. I guess they're pretty much covered from tutorial videos you guys know anyway, so I guess you won't be very much impressed with those builds, but I'm at least calm and confident that with the help of a tutorial video, I'm that's not a word, but I'm able to build. And I never would have thought about this in the past. I never would have thought that I could be a builder in Minecraft, and now I think it's pretty much possible. You just need to spend more time with it, and you just need to train and to learn and all those things. And what could be better than to do this process together with you guys in a series? So now I have the ambition to see how far we can get. It's the same thing then with my English. Oh god, what was that? That is the best explanation that I'm not able to do two things parallel. I tried to talk to you guys about ambitions, but I totally messed up in the same time, and I totally messed up because we already have torches. So the only thing I need to do is to light this thing, totally light it, but there are some security needs to cover first. That would be something like that. At least this entry must be safe, and it's totally irrelevant if that's cobble or something else right now. We just need to cover this. Okay, that's okay. We have light in here, and the next thing would be the our floor. That doesn't even look acceptable. Well, we need to conquer those stages, those areas below anyway, but not now. I just want to get settled here, and I guess that's pretty much okay for the first episode, and then we'll bring this to a close. And I already told you what to expect from the series. This will be a playthrough of my Modpack, and this will also be a mega build series where at some point in time a mega build will happen, and this also will be the first series where you ever see me build proper Minecraft houses. And if those are just cover tutorial houses, or maybe I reach the point where I'm able to build those things on my own. We will see. We will see, guys. It's more about the dedication and the willingness to learn. So, that would, I guess, this could be a very interesting series. I hope you feel a bit like me, and that we will see, or I will see you in the next video. Thanks so much